let's just reel out the results from the matches we saw this weekend and talk about a few of them. It started on Friday. Chelsea were held to a 1-1 draw by Aston Villa. That's how that one ended. A goalless draw, sorry. Yeah. By Aston Villa. Goalless, that one ended. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, 0-0. That one ended between Chelsea and Aston Villa. And then on Saturday, we saw Sheffield United suffer a 5-2 home defeat to Brighton and Hove Albion. We also saw Luton claim a 2-1 victory away at Everton. The thing about Luton Town is that, or the thing about their winner is that the guy who scored the goal has been injured. He was one of their best players in the championship. Been injured all season, Colin Woodrow. And then came off the bench and then did the business for them. So 2-1.
But sadly, they got a very wicked draw.
Man City. Well, you never know. You never know.
Newcastle
went to Fulham and claimed a 2-0 victory. Wolverhampton Wanderers claimed a 2-0 victory over West Brom in the Black Country Derby. And it was really a Black Country Derby, actually.
It was ugly.
It was like we saw old school football thuggery that we haven't seen in a long time.
And Anthony, before the game, there were rumors that the match had every potential of violence, and it lived up to expectation.
Look. As much as Everton and Liverpool are a rivalry,
yeah,
they really don't hate each other because there are people from the same family who are possibly supporting different clubs. Same thing with United and Man City. I think West Brom and Wolves is like a proper hatred.
Real life hatred.
It's like a proper hatred between West Brom and Wolves.
2 people were arrested. We saw a man bleeding. It was actually bad. It was bad. It was sad.
Anyway, Liverpool claimed a 5-2 victory over Norwich City, and then Manchester United 4-2 over Newport County away from home. Yep. Let's start with the draw. Chelsea 0-0 with Aston Villa. Triple O. How did Chelsea play out a 0-0 draw with Aston Villa? From what I saw, Aston Villa maybe could have won it. At the end of the day, I thought they had the better chances and all of that, but Chelsea have a chance to go again at Villa Park.
Yes, Chelsea had the easy job to do at Stamford Bridge. They were playing at home in front of their fans. And the same problem that has been bedeviling this Chelsea team has been conversion of chances. They created a couple of chances in that game. Cole Palmer, their best player so far this season, also a culprit in that one, missing a couple of chances as well. So that final cutting edge, when it gets to the final third, Chelsea have really lacked it this season. A couple of times they've shown that they can also convert. You saw them score 6 before this Aston Villa game, but the major problem is they still lack that focal point. And Amando Broja is not the man. Nicholas Jackson obviously is not the man. So there's a lot, and that is that's the reason why Chelsea are being tagged with any striker that is doing so well right about now. And one of the strikers that is doing so well right now available in the market is Victor Osimhen. They've been linked with him heavily and all of that, but nothing official, nothing being reported. But for Chelsea, at the back they are quite decent. In the middle of the park, they are beginning to move on, but in front, that is where the problem is. And I don't think Kopama enjoys playing as a false nine. When he plays in that false 9, 10, 9 role, he seems to miss a lot of chances. Even though I don't think that has anything to do with missing chances, but maybe it's just a matter of him not being self-aware enough, better than when he plays from the outside, from the outside right. So for me, it was about Chelsea not taking their chances. They were the better team in the game. They just did not take their chances.
Buddy, let's go to Everton and Luton Town. Since Everton got that second sanction from the Premier League, it's been all downhill for them. They were beaten at home by Luton Town 2-1.
Yeah, pretty surprised that that game went Luton's way. I was thinking possibly Everton, at home, a cup game, they were going to give it their all, but that didn't happen. And it's just unfortunate. Maybe they should just ease down with all of the talk of sanction and everything, and just allow this football club focus properly. You would expect that Everton at Goodison Park, will give it. Yes, they gave it a fight. Yes, it's a game where which they could have won, but again, Luton Town just had the last answer because all of my white slips over the weekend had given Everton a win, and I was looking forward to them, actually making it through to the next round. Because if you've had such a torrid season like they've had, you'd expect that the cup would be a solace for them to just find some level of joy, but that didn't happen now. Right now, the focus will be on surviving the Premier League going forward.
And let me just stick with you as well. For Manchester United, Anthony,
Oh, really? It's Newport County. And United allowed a 2-goal late slip yesterday.
That's not what I asked you.
Whether Anthony scored,
whether
Anthony scored or secured an assist, it's still Newport, and he couldn't still dominate them.
The celebration said it all.
The celebration like that. I've scored my first goal of the season. So it was a disappointing performance by United once again. Let's forget the scoreline. It's a game they could or should have dominated more than they did. That didn't happen, but I don't know. The people say they made it through to the next round.
Yeah, they did make it through to the next round, and
there's some fallout too as well from that game.
What are the fallouts from the game?
Rashford was missing.
But yes, that's true. Thank you for bringing it up. But please, what's going on with Rashford?
I don't know. They said they called in sick now.
But he went to
There's another gist.
He went to the club.
Give us the gist of what happened.
Well, the United fan.
No, it's not about
players when they go.
Yeah, it's not about fun here. It's about we doing our job. So you said there's another gist.
The gist is that Rashford called in sick, but apparently he went to club in Belfast.
It was in Belfast.
So he went to Belfast to club on the weekend. They've got a FA Cup match. So
it was actually a Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday was supposed to be off day for the players, but so he went to club on Wednesday and went back again on Thursday and came back late on Friday.
All right.
So he lied. He lied.
And Anthony, to be honest with Erik ten Hag, these are the things he mentioned. He said these are the problems he inherited. The players are just poorly behaved.
What do you mean he inherited these problems?
Because it has been happening before he came into the Manchester United.
So where is now all the discipline and all the nonsense he was promising at the start of the season? Where he put the rules and regulations?
That's why we're having conversations.
He was doing street man.
We talk about Manchester United on the pitch. We talk about them off the pitch.
In a situation where some animals are equal more than the others, this is what you will get.
I think that's the precedent that Erik ten Hag has set.
Yeah,
that's what people are looking at, because he feels like there are sacred cows at United. There are people with special treatment at United as well.
This was Cristiano Ronaldo.
Anyway, let's take some messages and some phone calls. 0700-923-923-923. That's the number for you to call. 0700-923-923-923 or 08173136193. Thaddeus from Victoria Island says, "Good morning, guys. I have to say this: Liverpool for me is the most dangerous team right now in the Premier League. Their forwards are more dangerous than Manchester City's forwards, but I hope my beautiful club Chelsea will try and defeat them in the next game. Please stop mentioning Anthony's goal. What is the name of the team he scored against? Newport County. We know the name. Let me score in the Premier League let him score in the Premier League before we know he's back, Jerry. Thank you very much."
Anthony, sorry, quickly, there's an update on Marcus Rashford.
Okay.
And we hear that United has set to fine him £650,000, about 2 weeks' wages for missing training back to back. So
see, it's the third time he's having this issue. Remember, on his birthday when they lost against Manchester City, he went to club. The second one, I think it was last season, he was benched against the game with Wolverhampton, where he came late for training. So this is like the third time. Someone needs to speak to him. He's young, he has talent, he has potential.
Nobody needs to speak to him. That is how they rule at Manchester United.
Can you imagine?
He needs to be sold.
A message here from Iman from Lagos who says, quadruple Chelsea are missing 𝐒𝐭𝐲𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜. No, they mention Osimhen and Chelsea in the same sentence. I beg. Do you want Osimhen's career to extinguish? Andrea Nicholas Tesla Ayamele Open Salah is back. Well, he's not back yet. He's still out injured. Egypt may be out, but he's out injured.
Anthony, did you see his face when Egypt lost yesterday?
Of course now.
Of course. Crying Salah.
Let's continue with the transfers. Again, look. One thing I don't like about the press in Spain, we complain about the press in England. The press in Spain, I think they are worse, particularly when it comes to Real Madrid and Barcelona.
When they want something, when they wish for something,
they use the media. They use the media to set the agenda. That's
the report that Arteta is stepping down came from Sport in Spain. They said that Arteta is considering stepping down as Arsenal coach, despite having 18 months left on his contract, and all of that, just because Barcelona are looking for a new coach. They are just unsettling everybody else, and it's not fair. And it's not fair. And it's not fair.
But honestly, I don't think Arteta will be a bad choice for FC Barcelona. I don't think it's going to be a bad choice for them. They are in transition. He transitioned this Arsenal team into the title competing team that they are.
Yeah.
Brentford, we here have agreed a deal for Antonio Nusa. He's a Norwegian winger for £25 million. He's 18 years old. He's having a good season actually for Club Brugge, but 18 years old, £25 million. We'll see how that goes. Kudos to Brentford for getting their man, I guess. Tottenham Hotspur, we hear they have rejected a bid for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. The bid came from Lyon, but he wants to leave this January transfer window. But Lyon maybe not the answer for them as well. And then we hear Liverpool as well. It's a whole revamp at Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is leaving with his assistant Jörg Schmadtke. The director of football is leaving as well.
The man who brought in Szoboszlai
as well. He's leaving as well. And we hear they're going to go for Richard Hughes, who is the technical director at Bournemouth. So we'll see how that goes.
Anthony, there's been a mixed feeling for me. I swear, everybody's just looking
what's
going on. Like, what's going on? We have the best team in the Premier League in the world at the moment, and everybody's just leaving us. Yes,
feel it.
You could write in capital. Liverpool is one of the best teams in the world at the moment.
Cry on.
Aston Villa, we have made a bid of around £15 million for Morgan Rogers. We know Morgan Rogers.
He scored against Chelsea.
He did score against Chelsea from Middlesbrough. He had made 2 bids before. Both bids rejected. They've gone up to £15 million as well. So we'll see if Middlesbrough will accept that deal. He's 21 years old and looks a very useful player.
Very, very useful. Give Chelsea no problems
as well. So those are some of the latest transfer gists. We'll see who gets who before the window closes on Wednesday.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.